I wonder what it's like to go on an internship at age 70.
Well, how should we know? We're still young.
Yeah.
However, there is a movie in theaters recently talking about that. Let's talk about that vid. You're watching VidTalk on VoiceTube TV. I'm JR.
I'm Ray, and today we're talking about a movie, The Intern. That's right.
Is that why we're all dressed up today?
Yeah, look at us all formal with
With
suits
our
and ties. Yeah, looking
like
good.
It's the real deal.
That's right.
So we should blend into our roles. I could be the CEO.
Okay, then I'll be
The intern.
Why am I the intern?
Oh, get my coffee, by the way.
Wait, hold on. That's actually a very good idea because we're talking about the movie The Intern today.
Right.
So yeah, fine, I'll be the intern.
Get my coffee.
Let's talk about that first. I'll get your coffee later.
Yeah.
The Intern, it's a movie directed by Nancy Meyers. She's known to produce these kinds of feel-good comedy that like
Those warm-hearted
warms your
movies,
heart
touching
from
movies.
the inside. And the cast is huge as well. Of course, we've got Anne Hathaway, we've got Robert De Niro.
Wow, talking about Anne Hathaway. I've been a huge fan of hers since Princess Diaries.
Wait, what? Wait, Princess Diaries?
Should I feel ashamed?
Did you just say that? I find it hard to picture you in front of a TV watching Princess
I know.
Diaries.
I totally should be watching MI5 or Batman, something like that.
Stereotypes,
But
man.
yeah, I have to admit, I've been a huge fan of hers. You gotta admit, she's very, very talented.
Yes, you have to say that
And
about
needless
her.
to talk about her movie, The Devil Wears Prada,
Right.
several years ago.
That's right.
That movie was classic. Yeah. And of course, when you talk about Robert De Niro, he is a bucket full of awesomeness. He has been in movies like The Godfather, Shark Tale. He's a very versatile actor.
This movie is talking about a very successful entrepreneur called Jules, cast by Anne Hathaway. She started a very blooming business, and at the peak of the career, they started a senior internship program, and they hired Ben, cast by Robert De Niro, to come in and see what he can do for the company. So this movie is very much about the clash between the old and the young generation, about how they differ, but also complement each other. So I think it's a very interesting movie to see how these two types of generations work together to go to a better place. I've actually had this idea. Last time on Halloween we played a game, right? Fact or Fake?
Yeah.
Which I won.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I hate
Thank you.
I hate Ray.
So now you've not seen the movie. I've seen the movie. What about right now? Let's play a trivia game on some of the plot and some of the story on The Intern. And if you win, I'll give you a ticket to see The Intern.
Wow, really? That good?
Yep.
Wow, that sounds great. What if I lose?
Then you don't get to see the movie.
Sounds like I don't have anything to lose. Let's play.
Wait, that is like so much better than last time, right? Last time my prize was like a candy bar. What? See?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just jump right into the game. Welcome to the trivia game featuring movie The Intern. Okay, let me grab my laptop here. Are you ready for the game?
Oh, I'm totally ready. I'm fired up for this.
Let me talk a little bit about the rules of the game. Okay, so I've prepared 5 questions. Okay, they are 4. They each have 4 options, and out of the 4, 1 is correct.
Okay.
And because multiple choice questions, they're a bit harder than true or false questions. So
Right.
you'll be able to have 2 lifelines, one of which is a 50-50, where I'll eliminate 2 wrong answers, and the other is a tip. I'll give you a tip on what the correct answer might be.
Okay.
OK， 所以游戏的规则呢是总共有5题，每一题里面呢都会有4个选项，其中1个是对的。那因为是选择题的关系，所以它有2个求救机会，一个呢是50-50，我会把2个错误答案去除，让它从2个正确答案里面可能是正确答案里面去选。另外一个的则是我会给你提示，让你知道正确答案可能会是什么。OK， sounds good?
No, it doesn't sound good. It sounds like I'm going to go to a movie.
Okay, you have a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Let's see how you do. Okay, first question. What kind of company did Jules start? Okay, because she's an entrepreneur, she started a company.
You said this was going to be easy.
This one is easy. This one is easy.
Oh, man.
A, food and beverage. B, fashion.
Right.
C, phone. And D, human trafficking.
Human trafficking?
Yeah, human trafficking.
You know, my gut feeling tells me it's human trafficking.
What?
Because Anne Hathaway is a very intelligent woman, and she definitely has the brains to do that.
Are you sure? D?
I'm just kidding. But if in real life, she probably would have the brains to do that. But in this question, you know, give me a tip.
You're gonna use your lifeline right away?
Well, I only have 5 questions, right? So I might as well use it right now.
Okay, the tip is think about a previous very successful movie that Anne Hathaway has been in.
Oh, this is a giveaway. This is a
Yeah.
total giveaway. Well, if you think of the movie The Devil Wears Prada, of course it's fashion. Is that B?
That's B, right?
That's B?
Are you sure about this
B,
answer?
fashion.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Right? The fashion industry.
I feel like I'm in the theaters already. Yeah.
Not yet, not yet.
Yeah, Robert De Niro.
You're 2 points away. Okay, so 1-0 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is fashion. So Jules, she started a fashion company. It's an e-commerce fashion company. So she sells clothing online, basically. Okay, so that was a good call on the tip. I think that was too much of a tip. Gave away too much, but it's okay. Let's go on to the next question. Second question. What is the name of the company Jules founded? Okay, what is the name of the company?
So not fair.
The fashion company.
Not fair.
A. About the fit. B. Ostentatious. C. O Apparel. And D. Fabulous Undies.
Fabulous Undies? Did you make that up?
No. It's a possible answer. It's a possible answer.
What kind of stuff do you have in your brain, man? You're a weirdo.
Okay, A, B, C, or D. Okay, about the fit, ostentatious, O Apparel, and fabulous undies.
This is hard. Like I'm gonna use the second lifeline.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna
You're
use
going
it
to
now.
give all go all in
Before
right
it's too late. I'm gonna use it now. I'm gonna build up my confidence, and I'm
Okay.
gonna crush you in the next 3 answers.
Okay. So 50-50. Now we get rid of 2.
Yeah.
The 2 remaining answers about the fit and ostentatious.
About the fit and ostentatious.
Which one do you think?
Ostentatious. 'Cause it
Ostentatious.
sounds classy,
Sounds classy.
like Anne Hathaway.
Oh, and plus, Jules, her name is Jules Austin. So Austin, ostentatious maybe.
So it should be Austin Powers.
Okay. So ostentatious.
Ostentatious.
Okay. That is wrong.
No!
It's about the fit.
It's about the fit.
About
What
the
kind of weird
fit.
name is about the fit?
Because Jules, she started this company by understanding women wanting fit clothing. So
About the fit
yeah.
doesn't make
about the fit, about the clothing fitting the body, the different body types of different women.
Okay.
So that's the idea that started this company. So her company is called About the Fit.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's not ostentatious.
So I don't have any lifelines more.
you have 0 lifelines now.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
but you have 3 more questions to go.
Okay.
Okay, so now the score is 1-1.
1-1.
Okay, you got 1 point. Okay, third question. This is more fun than I thought it would be.
You're having fun, not me.
Next question. Okay, so we all know that this is the intern being a senior, right? So
Yeah.
how much older is Ben than Jules? Okay, A, 16, B, 26, C, 38, and D, 118
118.
years older than Jules. How much
Year
older?
terms. I'm gonna go with 38 years old.
38. What's your logic behind it?
What I'm thinking is, in real life, Anne Hathaway is probably in her early 30s, and that's my guess.
Right.
And Robert De Niro probably 70. So if you
Okay.
if you do the math,
yeah. Okay.
it's probably 38.
Okay, that's smart. Okay, I think this
right.
question is kind of easy. Yes. Okay, the answer is C.
Yeah.
38. Right. In the movie, Ben Whittaker.
I don't need no lifelines.
Ben is 70 years old, while Jules is 32 years old. So if you do the math, that's 38 years of age difference.
I can't help but give myself a round of applause.
Okay, so 2-1 right now. 2-1. This is an easy question, right? You can just guess.
Okay, so
Okay.
I got 2, you got 1.
That's right.
You got 2 more questions. All I need to get 1,
It's one more.
One more.
You're one more question away from your ticket.
and you'll see me in the theaters tonight.
Okay, but the next one's gonna be challenging. Okay.
Okay,
Fourth question.
4th question.
What is the craziest thing Ben did for Jules to avert a crisis? Okay. A. Fist fight with a gangster to protect Jules. B. Breaking into Jules' mother's house to steal something.
What?
C. Speeding and almost getting into a car crash. And D. Jumping into the Pacific Ocean and battling a shark.
If you didn't add the shark part, I would probably go with D. But since you add the shark, No, definitely not D. So we got 3 more. Like the first one,
fist fight. Second
one,
breaking into her mother's house and stealing something. And C, speeding and almost getting in the car crash. And D, it's still possible, jumping in the Pacific Ocean and battling a shark.
It's not possible.
It's still possible.
Jumping into the Pacific alone is possible. Battling a shark, this is not Shark Tale. This is not Shark Tale. So I'm going to eliminate D, and I got 3 more options, but then I'm going to eliminate C, because Robert De Niro is 70 years old, and it's hard to imagine him speeding in a car.
But you have to think. You have to consider the fact, averting a crisis, okay? It's like a dire situation that Jules needs to get out of. So, everything is possible.
So, I'm gonna eliminate C anyways. And I still have 2 more alternatives, right?
Okay.
It's fist fight or stealing from mama.
Yeah.
This is hard, so I'm gonna flip a coin right here. I'm actually gonna turn a coin here and decide.
So, which one is going to be?
If it's heads, it's fist fight.
Okay.
If it's tails, it's stealing from mama.
Okay.
Okay, let's turn this coin here and let fate decide. And the answer is stealing from mama.
Stealing from mama? You sure?
Stealing from mama.
So it's tails?
Yeah.
And you're going to go with stealing from Jules' mother?
Yeah.
Okay, instead of the fist fighting.
Stealing from mother.
Okay. The answer is...
Robert De Niro is definitely a thief.
It's B, right?
Yes,
no!
Fate decides! Fate decides!
You got it right! Oh my god. Oh, it's a 50-50 chance.
I already win.
Yeah, you already won!
I'm already in the theater tonight. See you guys
God.
at V Show or probably some other theater
I'm going to buy you a ticket in Tainan, so you have to go all the way down there. Yeah, you won anyway.
I win anyways. I'm going
man.
to the movies. See you guys tonight in the theaters.
Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen the movie, although you're already going to the movies,
I'm going.
We're going to show you the trailer to The Intern. And after the trailer, we're going to go into the section of the weekly challenge where we give you a sentence and make you learn something out of it. Okay, let's check out the trailer.
In retirement, there's an ongoing, relentless effort in creativity. Tried yoga, learned to cook, bought some plants, took classes in Mandarin. Believe me, I've tried everything. I just know there's a hole in my life, and I need to fill it soon. I'm Ben Whitaker. I have an appointment with Miss Austin.
I thought she was meeting with her new intern.
That's me.
How old are you?
70. You?
I'm 24. I know I look older. It's the job. It ages you, which won't be great in your case. Sorry.
Hi, Jules. I'm Ben, your new intern.
I'm glad you also see the humor in this.
Be hard not to.
Don't feel like you have to dress up.
I'm comfortable in a suit if it's okay.
Old school.
At least I'll stand out.
I don't think you need a suit to do that.
Want the door open or closed?
Doesn't matter. Open, actually. You get used to me.
Look forward to it.
Our investors just think that a seasoned CEO could take some things off your plate.
I did not see that coming.
She's just trying to do right by everybody. The company, the family. The pressure is unbelievable.
Okay, after watching the trailer, I'm even more excited to watch the movie tonight. Free tickets on Ray, by the way.
Before that, though, let's go into our weekly challenge for today. Again, this is VidTalk, so we will give you a sentence from the trailer just now and teach you some of the English within it. So, our sentence for today is, our investors just think that a seasoned CEO could take some things off your plate. So, Jared, what does take something off someone's plate mean?
Well, it's equivalent to take something off your mind, take something off your chest, which means to lighten your burden.
That's right. 所以呢 take something off someone's plate 的意思就是减轻某人的负担。因为 plate 是什么 ？plate 是盘子嘛，所以可能你盘子上太多食物了，
吃不完，
拿一些走，对，让你轻松一点。
Yeah.
所以 take something off someone's plate 这是这个的用法。
Yeah.
So what we want you to do for our weekly challenge is to make a sentence with take something off someone's plate. It can be anyone's, your plate, my plate, JR's plate, Ray's plate, anyone's plate, as long as you leave a comment in the comment section below, and you just might appear in our next episode of VidTalk.
That's right, and that's about time for today on VidTalk. I'm almost late for my movie, so we need to move. Thank you for liking, commenting, and sharing this video.
And remember to subscribe to our VoiceTube TV channel and come back every Thursday night for weekly episodes of VidTalk.
That's right. Last week we asked you to leave your comments with us and to use the word ruin to make up some sentences.
That's right.
What does ruin mean again?
破坏搞砸
Yeah, to destroy, 搞砸, okay? And we've chosen from your comments 5 sentences, and the first one comes from Joe or Chow. Joe wrote, "It would ruin my whole life if VidTalk changed the hosts." Thank you for saving our jobs.
Did you hear that, Richard? Please don't replace us.
Don't replace us. Well, if you have to, you can replace Ray.
What?
But not me, guys. I'm ratings guarantee.
Let's just go on to the next one.
Just kidding. Next two, UJ and Chen Chen. Actually, they use the word in a wrong sense, but for everybody's benefit, on behalf of everybody, we're gonna correct it so everybody can learn along.
Yeah.
And UJ wrote, "You guys are really funny on the videos. Thank you. It completely ruined my boring life."
Okay.
And the next one, "This video ruined my bad mood."
So ruin is usually used in a negative sense.
Right.
Like you ruin something that's already good, that's perfect,
Right.
so you make it bad. You don't go around ruining something that's already bad.
Yeah.
So it's not like you plus 2 negatives together, getting 1 positive.
负得正. No.
Yeah, unless
Your
are
wordplay.
Yeah. But we'll still take it because you're still paying us a compliment, right?
Yeah,
So we'll
yeah,
take
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's all right. Thank you guys for participating.
Yeah, good sentence for everybody to learn though. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the last 2 sentences here, and this is from Zoe and Sunny. Apparently, they both are office ladies because they're both talking about their bosses, and this is very good material because today we're talking about the movie.
The Intern.
Yeah, The Intern. So we're talking about our bosses. And Zoe wrote, "I have to attend a meeting because of a sudden call from my boss. He ruined my weekend."
We all know that.
That sounds
familiar.
familiar.
Yeah,
Very
familiar feeling.
Yeah, I bet that happened to a lot of people who's watching right now. Sunny, last but not least, Sunny wrote, "My boss sent me a friend request on Facebook. He ruined my day." You just made our day. That's funny.
The moral of the story is
Yeah.
don't let your boss get a grip on your Facebook account.
Well, it's kind of late for the both of us because Richard already has ours.
He said that. I didn't say that. Replace him, yeah.
I'm sorry, Richard. You know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know what I mean, right?
And that's all for VidTalk for today. Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to talk to you guys about the movie The Intern. I'm Ray.
And I'm JR, and we'll
Talk to you next time. Here's your coffee, sir.
That's all.